94 in every 100 adults in the UK own or use a mobile phone. So dependent are we on them, being without one for whatever reason can be very stressful. When one breaks, sending it away for repair can take weeks. If only there was a quicker alternative. Well, now there is. Anna is taking her damaged phone to a repair centre in Welbeck Street in central London. She can come back and collect it later in the day. The organisation behind the Phone Service Centre, the first insurance-backed service of its kind in the UK, is European leader SPB Group, who design and manage insurance programmes in the banking, retail, travel and mobile phone sectors. It operates over 180 such centres in France, and the plan is to open as many as 100 in the UK in the next 2 years.
What we're bringing to the market is a standardized phone repair center system, which means that the customer experience from one shop to another in our network will be more or less the same. In France, this concept allows us to take almost 20% of the repair market.
To gain this foothold in Britain, in 2010, SPB Group bought British company CityMain, one of the first providers in the UK of mobile phone insurance, rebranding to SPB UK in 2012. The Phone Service Centre caters to walk-in trade, but their primary purpose is to provide an extra layer of customer service to SPB's partners, amongst them underwriters, insurance intermediaries, banks, financial institutions, network operators and mobile phone manufacturers.
You don't really want us just to send you a cheque. You don't just want a financial settlement. You generally want to have a working device. We think that the customer experience, a lot of that means getting it sorted quickly, because you don't want to be without a device for any longer than you need to.
I think that the most enthusiastic of our partners, business partners, are e-merchants, because they are only online and we can give the customers a local service, which is very important.
Well, the physical presence is enormous. We sell a large number of policies to people who live inside the M25, and now for people to be able to come in and get their phone repaired, that's a massive advantage for us, and it's a real boost to our offering as a company.
Customer service drives SPB's business strategy. It wants to make the consumer experience as stress-free as possible, and that's put to the test every day at its headquarters here in Portsmouth, where a contact centre handles calls from anxious claimants.
And the make and model of the handset covered? And do you pay for your insurance monthly or annually?
Well, mobile phones, they can be people's lives. It's how they socialise, sometimes it's how they work, sometimes whole businesses are run on a mobile phone. And when someone is to lose that or it's to be stolen, they may have paid a lot of money for it, they may have very personal things on that phone, and they can be gutted and they come through to us and they can be distraught.
All insurance companies have to deal with the threat of fraud, and SPB has a dedicated department that tests the validity of the claims, examining mobile phones for evidence of self-inflicted damage.
I think it's a question also of morality, because what happens if you have too much fraud, then it will have an impact on the cost of the insurance and the premium, so everybody is going to suffer from that. So I think it's not only a financial issue, but it's also a moral issue.
SPB is a family-owned business and has been since its birth in 1965. The decision to resist the temptation to float the business in pursuit of quick cash, in the opinion of the directors, helps engender trust among its clients.
A family business tends to think longer term and think about maintaining those relationships and maintaining that trust. It's more inbuilt into the culture and the psychology than perhaps businesses that think they can make big profits in the short term, but then lose sight of who they're trying to serve.
Now, as SPB looks to serve the next generation of mobile consumers, it's designing an insurance product for small businesses, markedly different from anything available previously in the sector, covering not only mobile phones, but also tablets and laptops.
The small business is sold an office equipment policy, which is really built more around servers and desktops, maybe laptops, but don't really address the fact that modern businesses really carry around their business on their mobile phone and these tablets and other mobile devices.
Back in London, Anna's collecting her phone. She's been without it for less than 40 minutes. Soon, wherever we are in the country, we'll have access to one of these centres, changing the nature of mobile phone repair.